their total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma's offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Sooners!
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffaloes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Motion from the wide receiver. Lewis to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Colorado. Nice catch. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Davison. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. To the air on second down. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Davison. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Sooners are flying down the field. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davison. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Breaks the tackle. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true. Think about the Big 12 Conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Lewis wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught in the backfield, it's Holland. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to.
He's got it inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback may change this route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Lewis to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Here he goes. And he ran away from the defense. We'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snags it over the middle. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and soak.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Finds his man in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they hooked up already one. Score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again, deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just keep slinging it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls and fired complete. Turning it on. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on.
Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Pulls it in. It's Harmon. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick him up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he needed every little bit of strength to somehow sneak that over the crossbar. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up in somehow, some way.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Steps out of bounds. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line, and they are in scoring territory. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it first and 10 from the 13. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying the football.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, and he takes it score. Touchdown Sooners.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To the ground from the back.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Lewis wants to pass. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. With the catch, it's Harmon.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Found a seam on the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to run it in. And he's dragged down.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah.
Makes the grab on the big throw. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Bucks. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Yeah, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Lewis to throw. Got the quick pass. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Holland. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fires to the wideout. Misses receiver there, it's incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Oh, look out on the right. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a moment.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Found a seam. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Once he got some room, it was over. With that, the Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Lewis wants to pass. Takes the grab on the left. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. The Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it on the read. Running to Green. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever. The offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buffalo! He might want another play. Motion from the back. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun. Under fire. Got him, and nobody's close. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. From the gun, looking for a man. He's going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going for the big play. He's got it up to 30. All by himself down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Sooners! They get and the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Holland. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lewis wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. Continues to fight for yards. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's into the open down the middle. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. 10. Touchdown Sooners. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lewis to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds him out of the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
With the catch, it's Harmon. And he's brought down after a nice game. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harmon. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Picked off to stop the threat. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas.